Davidson, she's just a killer on the court.
Yeah, she go crazy.
Man, that's a bucket right there. She knows how to get it done. We're going to see a little Jazz today. That is a bucket. She can do everything. Her lay package, her hezzy.
They'll break your ankles for sure. Yeah, she go crazy. I'm excited to see her. She can hoop for sure.
Welcome to the Nissan OT Select pregame show. We're in the heart of Atlanta at the OT Arena for week 2 action of the inaugural OT Select. It's day 2 for this pot of teams with the winners of last night's games taking the floor first. It's a battle between the all-nighters and ISO World to see if they can punch their ticket to championship weekend. We got all the action on the inside, so we welcome you courtside. I am your host, Angel Gray, alongside the People's Champ and Zaya Cook. And before we get into what we're going to see for tonight, let's first revisit what happened last night. And 2 teams in ISO Worlds and the all-nighters were absolutely excellent.
Yeah, I think they did extremely well, both teams. This is going to be a great game to see. Starting with the all-nighters, you got Jazzy being able to get to her spot. She's a 3-level scorer. She didn't force anything last night, and she's a great teammate. Then, of course, we got Betts being able to get to her spots. She's not forcing anything either, and she's able to get to her spots. So it's super nice to see her doing that.
And then for ISO World, they were insane the entire time as well. Sanaya Hall was the player of the game. She was so good on every level of the floor.
Yeah, she was super nice to see. I love watching her. I think she did everything she needed to do. She's also a 3-level scorer, and she slept on, but I think people are woke for sure now.
And then going back to the all-nighters, though, Zaya, when you have Sienna and Jazzy that have 22 and 12 apiece, how many times that you could see 2 players go off like that in a game?
Oh, man, they did great. They did great. And I also know that they love playing with each other. So the chemistry that they have on the court, it shows for itself. And I think they're going to come out ready to play tonight.
So those are 2 faces that you definitely need to make sure you're aware of for the all-nighters. But on the other side, for ISO World, Sanaya Hall, we mentioned her the player of the game last night. Can she do it again today?
She can do it, definitely can do it again tonight with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 blocks. I think that's great stat numbers. She's number 4 in the country. She's exactly who she says she is, and I think tonight's going to be a great night for her. I can't wait to see her on the court.
And then she held Jersey Robinson to 8 for 30 from the field. She was excellent on the defensive end as well. So for ISO World, you're looking at Special K, Kaleena Smith. She is the captain of this squad. She was very special yesterday. I think we can expect the same things today.
I think we can as well. She's a super smooth player. She makes it look good out there. She's a facilitator. She had 12 points last night, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. I want to see her do a lot more tonight. I know Kyrie Gervin's one of her favorite players, and it shows.
And the #1 player in her class, expecting some very special things from her tonight. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Nissan, the official vehicle and automotive partner of Overtime Select. Here are your starters for ISO World: Sanaya Green, Sanaya Hall, last night's player of the game, Lola Lampley, Kaleena Smith, and Kelsey Andrews. That'll do it for ISO World. Let's take a look at the other side for the all-nighters. Who is on deck for them first? Here starting the group: Daria Biriuk, Sienna Betts, Jazzy Davidson, Mackenzie Matherin, who had a very special announcement that she shared with us, going to Michigan, making that commitment on our air, and Aliana Morris. All-nighters, those are the starters. We have set the table. Excited to see the action coming up. So ISO World and the all-nighters trying to punch their ticket to championship weekend. Also looking to stay undefeated, avoid that bubble breaker competition. We got all the action coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Basketball is taking over. Introducing Overtime Select.
I feel like we're about to see some magic.
A basketball league for the best women's high school hoopers in the country. You think you got what it takes?
Yeah, a record. Right? Or a CD? Record. CD. It's a CD. No, it's a record. Yep, that's my answer. I'm sticking to it. Tape. It's a tape no. Not a tape recorder. Yeah, you like put it in the thing and it plays the movie. Movie tape, DVD tape, TV tape. I don't know. Yeah, I grew up playing this too. It's a Wii remote control stick. This is it's a Slinky. Yeah, I grew up with these too. It's not that old.
Pop it. Twist it. Pull it.
It's a bop it, right?
Yeah.
Beanie Babies. Yeah. I still play with these till this day. Slinky, right? What is it called? That's what I said. Same thing. This is a radio track. Okay, wait. Yeah, radio track. It says music. Yeah, you put it on the thingy. I don't know what it's called, but like, do you put it on the thingy and then it turns? Yeah, I don't know what it's called though. I know what it is.
To win a championship in this league, you gotta bring everything you've got. If you vape, you might not be ready to rise to the occasion. Vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. There's no vape in team. Let's get back to the action.
Welcome back. It's time for the Adidas face-off. So we send it to the third member of our team, OT Tess, with the captain.
Thanks, guys. Down here with our captains. So, Kaleena, last night you hit a big 3 to end the first half, and you told me you were surprised your defender sagged off you. How do you lock in for these big games and these big moments?
Just really praying before my games, giving all my glory to God, and just coming out here with the mindset to get my teammates involved, but also get mine and shoot the open shots.
Awesome. And Jazzy, you guys are coming off a 35-point win last night. What's it going to take for you guys to get a win tonight and secure a spot in championship weekend?
Just play how we did last night, trust in each other, and yeah.
All right, both of these teams are coming off big wins, but a spot in championship weekend is on the line. This game is about to get crazy. Angel, Zaya, back to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, Tess. You talked about the big wins. The All-Nighters taking game one yesterday, 87-52 over the Drifty Dreamerz, and ISO winning over RWE, 84-68. So 2 blowout games. I think these are 2 of the best teams we've seen so far between the 8 teams in the pot.
Oh, no, I agree. And they got a lot of length. Like, look how big these girls are. I mean, hey, I think this is going to be the best matchup so far. Definitely going to be one of the best matchups so far.
What I love is that we're going to see 2 complete teams. I feel like these squads, even though they've had just 2 practices together, they look like their season and the chemistry is at an all-time high as we get things started. It's a battle already at half court to see who's going to take the first possession, and ISO World comes up with the ball. Little miscommunication for Sinai Green. First turnover of the ball game, and we have a stoppage at the scores table. So I think they're just trying to make sure everybody's on the same page as far as the clock. A couple of seconds being taken off.
They look ready.
The girls look ready. Is everybody else ready, though? Yeah. That's what we need to know. Out of the 4 teams that are playing for this week, these are the 2 teams that are undefeated. The team that loses this game will be in the bubble breaker. ISO World. Here's a little bit about their squad, coached by John Albert. Talked about their uniform features that vibrant green with the blue flames because the team is on fire. You agree with that?
Oh, definitely. Definitely on fire. I think this is just going to be amazing. I'm super excited.
If you had to choose colors for your jersey for a team that you had, what would it be?
Honestly, the Drifty Dreamerz, I love their colors. That's something that I would choose. I also like the Army Fatigue colors that, what was the team? What is Gigi's team?
YGE?
Yeah, YGE.
They, as well as Double Dynasty, have already advanced to championship weekend. Sienna Betts, who had 22 and 12 last night. Tosses it off to her captain, Jazzy, rolling that one in.
She went under.
So that's not a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea. Not with a 3-level scorer like Jazzy.
That was one player you said you can definitely see her in the WNBA at some point in her career.
Oh.
Ooh. And then also Special K that ties things up with 3.
That was too easy.
Kaleena Smith, #1 player in her class, 5'5", has offers from South Carolina, UConn, and LSU.
Here we go.
Over 30 offers.
Okay.
Dish on the inside, does it all. Can't you finish? And does Sanai Green with the bucket. Sanai Green, the 6-foot guard out of Virginia, 2026 class. Gives WRLD the lead.
Good deep lane play here.
And off the mark for Aliana Morris. We call her Puff, so you'll see a couple of the players have their nickname on the back as well. And Special K, just short.
Yeah, just a little short.
But gentle reminder, she did hit a very deep 3 to end the half yesterday.
She did. Here we go, Bits.
I like
Took
that.
her time. Got an easy one.
But getting Sienna Betts going early is important, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think about that when you're a point guard? Like, who do I need to set up first, or do you like to set your own?
I mean, usually the first 2 plays are already drew up by the coach. So, you know, I definitely would look for my teammates in those first 2 plays, but I can't lie, by that 3rd play, I'm probably gonna try to get off.
You think Jazzy Davidson has the first 2 plays called for her coming out of the gate with 2 trays?
2 trays.
6 early points for Jazzy Davidson. A block. Oh, they say that's a foul.
I don't know about that one.
Even Ivory Latta is a little confused, and she has on the black shades, but I do agree with her.
Jazzy for 3, 2 times. Don't go under the screen.
Sanaya Hall, as we mentioned in our open, was the player of the game last night. We mentioned, too, out of Ohio, incredible things that she's been able to do. 24-7 last night. Can put on another good performance if she wants to advance, but the Ohioans got to stick together.
Nah, yeah, we definitely got to stick together. Knowing she's from Ohio, I could definitely tell. Out here getting real buckets.
Absolutely. Also, Ohio Miss Basketball nominee. We already agreed that the voting was botched for you not to be Miss Ohio, so I apologize about that. The battle underneath for Davidson. Andrews. Will be a foul. Stay with ISO World. So that's something to look at too. Now they get 6 fouls in OT Select. That's 2 early ones on Jazzy Davidson.
Yes, that is too early. I wonder if the coach is going to make any decisions based off that.
Oh, Dish not ready for it. That one will go out of bounds, but you can get it and go. Oh, and that goes out of bounds. So you just have to be ready for the get it and go, right?
Yeah. Special K. Special K.
You know what I love is that immediately with her coming off of the screen, you heard help.
She is so smooth.
Cross-court pass. I don't know how she find her,
Michigan.
but that's why.
She got to take all those skills to Michigan.
Absolutely. Coach Arco. Awaiting. Under 4 minutes of play in the first quarter. The jab by Hall. Getting to the bucket, can't draw the foul. Here come the all-nighters. Jazzy out front, lead the charge, finger roll, count it.
With the left.
Ill, right?
Jazzy, super impressive. She's reading the floor, seeing where she can get it at. Literally doing a left-hand lay with a little fillet on it, a little jelly.
Well, the All-Nighters are off to a hot start, and Jazzy Davidson has the hot hand. She's got 8 points early. They are up 15-7 right now on ISOWRLD. I've been so excited to watch these two teams match up. They both were big and dominating the paint in their games last night, so there's been a lot of blocks early, and I know there's going to be a lot of tough moves down low. These teams both have a lot of size on their roster, so I've definitely been really excited to watch this matchup tonight. So let's see what's going on in the chat right now. Leilani says Jazzy is that girl. She has been on fire tonight, and for a good reason. She's one of the best players in the country, so you knew she was going to come in and show out in a big game like this. We also asked you guys in the chat what uniforms you guys have liked best, so what do we think the uniforms are? Someone said Catherine said I like Gigi's uniforms. I have to agree, the YGE uniforms are so tough. The camo with the pink goes crazy hard. I definitely need to get me some YGE merch. Jacob said Aaliyah or Kaleena, so Kaleena ISOWRLD jerseys. The green is also super tough. It goes crazy. Donovan said ISOWRLD has to use the mid-range to open up the paint. I agree. They're definitely going to have to go outside to get some buckets in early. Rarest Aura says overtime select. Daquan Davis is her player comp to Jazzy. I don't know about that one. I feel like Jazzy's a little bit longer and bigger than him, so I feel like, yes, she can get buckets inside and out, but I feel like maybe more of a stretch for her. A lot of YGE for your favorite uniforms in the chat. Love it. Dominique says overtime got the future goats. I have to agree. There's so much talent in this building tonight. A lot of ISO uniforms, too. Those are also incredibly clean. It's Chloe said shout out. Shout out to Chloe. Kiara likes the Drifty Dreamerz. The pink and the blue are also really tough, and I also love the matching leg sleeves they have all. This is going to be a crazy second quarter, so back to you guys in the booth.
Look at the shiftiness
that's
at
tough.
the rim to Nia Hall.
Another one. Ew. Ew.
7 seconds left in the first half.
Ew.
I knew she was about to pull that.
She is like
she's not
smooth
guarding me.
operator. I like her.
So basically, that's what we want to see more of. I know that Jazzy Davidson just gave you a nice lefty
Nice
finger
left
roll, but
leg.
you didn't do the so.
Because I know she has better things in her bag to get an ill.
Yeah, okay.
It got to be something that's going to take me off the edge of my seat. I'm like, ill. You know? Something like that.
Can I please, when I'm calling one of your games, use that? Like,
Yes.
ill.
Yes.
Okay, catchphrase. I love it.
Definitely.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. That's the assist. Zaya Cook, the champ at South Carolina, currently with the LA Sparks, holding it down.
Yes.
Second year.
Second year, man.
Almost
Excited
a vet.
to be here. Almost a vet.
First
No, I
queen
mean,
of the quarter.
I got a few more years till I'm a vet, honestly.
Yeah, well.
Still got about the fifth, sixth year, you can almost call me a vet, I'll say.
Well, you're the vet of overtime.
Yeah, I'm definitely the vet of overtime. For sure, OG.
All-nighters with the 15-7 lead. Does ISOWRLD have something different in the bag? Hall pulls up. On target, just a bit strong. And Sienna Betts. I think that's been the difference maker when you know you have a solid player on the inside that can start to break quick, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We thought the all-nighters were going to score 100 points. Their first game yesterday, blocked by Betts. She's eating everything up in the paint.
Yeah, the defense by the all-nighters are looking really good tonight.
Kelsey Andrews fighting for her life on the inside, able to dish it off, but they couldn't finish. Still finds Special K, makes him pay.
Boy, 3.
Second triple of the night.
Good pass.
Betts, double team.
And
nice try.
And 1.
What can you do at that point? Deep seal.
Deep seal. It's nothing you can do. She's using her body. She's making sure she's swinging through. I hope no one catch those elbows because they're not going to want to swing. They're not going to want to get in the way again. But she's a super strong player, super strong, getting to her spots.
So Sienna Betts is stepping up to the free throw line to see if she can complete the three-point play. Here's a little bit more information on the all-nighters. I love the team identity. Strength and hustle. We've seen that from them to start off OT Select. Ivory Latta, head coach, Hall of Famer for North Carolina. Former Tar Heel, 2003, 2007.
Is that Special K with a block?
First of all, I had to make sure it was Special K with the block.
With the block.
She's so deceiving. I mean, you can tell that presence, that aura when a player walks into an arena. It's like, yeah, she's got it.
She's a bucket.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
The rebound.
So that's another thing that we had to mention too. It's not just the fact that they have two incredible players in Jazzy Davidson and Sienna Betts that had 22 and 12 last night. It's the other players being done by committee. Like if there's a ball that goes up, no one's drifting back, everyone's crashing the board.
Yeah.
They're playing like a team that's been together forever.
Yeah. And that's the crazy part about it. I didn't expect them to be able to come out from not. I know that even in the W, sometimes we need at least 5 practices to build chemistry in training camp. So for them to only have 2 to 3 and be able to have the chemistry that they have, it's nice to see.
Madison Howard.
Push it.
First of the two, or the second of the pair. Out of New
Hop
York.
to it.
Offers from Delaware and Monmouth. Looking more from Puff Morris, too, who
No space.
went off last game. Okay, hesitation, dishes to the basket. Gets the rebound, short. Everything has been just short for ISO World.
I think it's those trees down there.
They don't
man.
want to get fouls, ref.
Oh, if that would have gone in.
That's an ill. That's an ill right there.
Good.
Good take.
Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Here comes the 3-time Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year, Jazzy Davidson.
Stay here. Stay here.
Already has 2 triples on the night. And a foul that is on the floor. When you try to figure out what you can do to stop Sienna Betts, I don't know. Should you front her? The double didn't work.
I think you got to do your work early and don't allow her to get too deep on you. You can't relax because she's going to make sure she get deep and get to her spot.
I blame the guards.
You blame the guards?
You know why? Because the pressure on the ball. It's just an easy pass on the inside, right?
No, that's for sure. That's definitely true. Oh, my.
That's like child's play, right?
That's tough. She's in that mode. She's going to have a great game. I can feel it.
Is also guarding Special K. The foul up top and one.
Special K. Man. Step back, clean. Give me that.
That's Special K. Not Kellogg. She is unbelievable so far to start this game. I think that's actually off because we saw the 2 trays from her earlier. She knocks down another one just in the first quarter. I mean, the stars are shining right now in the first.
Yeah. See if they go. If they gonna go for one shot. Oh.
Nope. Turns it over. Do they get it back? No. ISO World heaves it.
Oh! Hey, now that was crazy.
Glass.
Count the bucket.
Sanaya Hall. A nice little 2 for 1.
Yeah.
With 8 seconds left in the heave and the putback for ISO World.
Man, she pulled that from 3. In and out, put back. Down by 5. This is the type of games I like to see.
I'm down here with Coach Doug. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Wonderful. Yourself?
I'm great. Who has been impressing you so far tonight?
Jazzy Davidson for sure. Probably one of the best players I've seen in the 2 sessions we had. Exciting to watch her play.
She's been doing it on both ends. She's got a ton of blocks, 10 points early. What do you like about her game?
Just how hard she plays, how relentless she is, and she's a great teammate. You know, even though she has it going, she's encouraging her teammates and dapping them up, and that's as a coach, you like to see that.
Got to get the whole team energy up. Okay, so I asked the chat who we think some of these girls' OTE player comps are. So we're gonna go through and see if you agree with any of them. Okay. So someone said that Jazzy plays like Daquan, but I feel like she's more of a 2-way player. I feel like she's a little longer, can kind of stretch the floor a little bit more. Someone said Cooper Flagg, which I agree with a little bit more. I was thinking maybe like a Carter Knox type vibe. What do you think?
I would say more of I think she's more of a cannon catchings.
That's a good one.
You know, somebody, you know, her long and athletic and can score, but can impact the game on the defensive end. I'm going to go with Cannon.
Okay. What do you think about Kaleena? Who is her OT player comp? She's little. She got deep range, handles, can pass.
I wish Kaleena could play in OTE, to be honest with you. Her player comp, I would say, would be Rob Dillingham.
I was going to say the same thing. She's shifty. She's got crazy range. She loves to cross people up. She can get in her bag. I definitely think about that one. I'm trying to think if we got any others out here. Anyone else has been impressing you tonight?
Sierra. You know, just impact that she puts on the game and makes it tough for the other team to score around the basket, so she's fun to watch as well.
All right, we got a great second quarter coming up. Who you got? All right, see you, Coach.
There's so much W talent that we're watching right now. And I think of myself as old, but I'm also only 23. I'm in my 2nd year in the league. And so I'm probably going to see a lot of these young girls. And so I'm really excited to watch them continue their growth, finish out their high school careers, all the amazing things they're going to do in college, and then get to the league and just compete.
From one Haley to another. Haley Jones talking about the future of women's basketball. We have Haley Swain with us. The future of women's basketball for sure. Looking for a title here for OT Select. She is the captain of the Drifty Dreamerz. Day 2 of everything. First of all, thank you for joining us. You've just been a part of the broadcast throughout this entire time that we've been able to be here. So thank you. We want to go back to day 1 now. I know that's something you want to forget, but there's also lessons in the first day as well. What can we expect from your squad tonight?
Today, we can expect a lot of defensive energy. I feel like yesterday we came out a little slow in the defensive end, so it kind of made our offense a little slow, if that makes sense. So we're going to jump out on defense and then let that carry over to offense.
With you being a senior and you leading is something that you have to do, what are you going to bring to the table to help contribute to you guys' winning tonight?
Tonight, I'm going to bring, like I said, a whole bunch of defense. I feel like I wasn't really rebounding that much last night, so I want to bring the team with that. And 3-level scoring.
Yeah. I think I saw a couple of you guys getting up shots after both games were done. Can you walk us through what you saw from your team in that moment?
I saw a lot of grit. I realized that, like, just because we lost one game does not mean we're just going to give up and lay down for the rest of the tournament. So that really stood out to me, and I was happy. I was proud for my girls for that.
Okay, so I know that now that people know that they can go into zone on you guys, what's one thing that you think you're going to change in order to beat the zone or allow people to understand that they can't play y'all in zone?
I feel like last night we were just standing and watching instead of like cutting and attacking gaps. So definitely attacking gaps and not being hesitant beyond the arc.
So I'm going to blame it on Zaya Cook, because didn't she give you guys the pregame? Didn't she give you guys the pregame speech? I felt like it was pretty good, right?
It was.
But
what I'm saying.
You could have used a little bit more, right? Yeah. Ill, right?
I just told her to have fun.
So what are the keys to that? You did mention just having fun.
Yeah.
But then, too, how do you balance, like, being serious with having fun? Like, how can you tell when your team is doing both?
I feel like we're having fun when the ball has energy, so like not when one person is shining. Like we're moving the ball, getting easy buckets, making good shots, things like that.
I agree with that for sure.
Well, we have a great game 1 of day 2 as Special K is as promised. Kaleena Smith knocking down yet another tray. What do you like about her game?
I love that she does not let her size, like she does not play as she looks, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And she can score on all 3 levels. Great shooter, great passer as well.
Little wedgie. So, oh, okay. You know what? I love when women just pop up. Like, we don't need a little broom. We're good. We got it.
For sure.
Madison Howard with the hops. I hope the coaches saw that out there. Like, her vert is crazy.
Right.
Can you do that, Zaya?
I don't know if I can do that anymore.
Anymore?
Bring the ball guy so he can grab it. Is it another 3? Is it good?
Ooh. Not that one, but very close. We're getting a go concept.
Oh, good
Poke
D.
from behind. ISO World. Starting things off right for the second quarter and gets fouled at the rim. Sanaya Hall will get 2 free throws. It can make us a 1-point game.
I think this game is going to go down to the wire.
Well, be sure to catch us next weekend for the OT Select Takeover fueled by Gatorade. There will be so much action with Next Up 5s presented by Army National Guard, Queen of the Court, and the Trey Ball Challenge. That's next Friday and Saturday, August 16th and the 17th, right here on YouTube. We got the first Queen of the Court in the booth right now. Zaya Cook.
Yes, yes.
Able to do that in Brooklyn. That's so much fun. Now you're here at Overtime. This building is insane. The talent is even better.
Even better. Yeah, I love to see what Overtime is doing.
Haley, can we expect you to be Queen of the Court?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It won't be easy, but yes.
Off the mark for Jazzy. It will stay with the all-nighters, though. I'm seeing some out-of-bounds plays underneath.
So I'm going to go up again. See what they get in transition.
They can tie it here.
On.
Hesitation. Sends it out to the hot hand, the best hand. Can't knock down the 3. Another offensive rebound. And that ties the ball game. Sheila Lampley.
This is the type of basketball I want to see.
We expected this to be one of the best games we've seen.
Uh-oh. But
and that's why, right? That's why.
That is exactly why.
Another tray by Jazzy.
Pull up. I love a player that can shoot a nice pull up.
Yes. That's like your game. That's
yeah,
the little, you know.
That's not. It's actually not the easiest thing to do. It's actually harder than what people may think.
Oh, Sienna Betts was able to find some space underneath.
I think Jazzy does a good job at reading. She sees her defenders going under, hand down, man down. I'm shooting behind the screen. Y'all better go over.
That's the second time you said that. The first tray that went up, you were like, why would they go under?
You better go over. Somebody better make an adjustment.
You have Sienna Betts, 6'4", the UCLA commit, headed to Westwood.
Uh-oh. That's good lay.
I mean, that was so sweet. Khalees Fisher. Number 25 player in her class. Betts, deep seal again, taking on the world. Literally.
Yeah, literally. Another lay.
So the layups and the pace we're seeing from ISO World as they have their first lead.
Downhill drive, easy lay.
Puff.
For 3. They got her again.
How many times did we see Puff, though, really step up and hit some big buckets? We're seeing more of that zone. But the difference is we haven't seen a hesitant ISO World. They do have weapons on the outside. For the all-nighters, I have trouble in that zone.
Yeah.
Nothing for Mackenzie Matherin. Less than 4 minutes in the second quarter.
Ooh, I like the footwork. That's drill work right there.
The race for bets is too easy. Haley, you had to play the all-nighters last night. What was the most difficult thing about facing them? Outside of the zone, what was most difficult?
I think the most difficult thing facing them last night was probably how dominant Sienna was in the paint and just her rebounding and how versatile she is. She's just big.
Well, she's been dominant to start this one as well. We'll be back right after the break.
All right, we've had an incredible second quarter here tonight. The All-Nighters are up 30-27 on ISO World. Sienna Betts and Jazzy Davidson have been unstoppable for the All-Nighters. They both had 22 and 12 last night, and they've been on fire today so far. So we asked you guys in the chat who you guys have been loving seeing playing so far, so let's see what you guys are saying. Someone was asking what number Kaleena is wearing for the ISO World. She's wearing number 8 for that team. Rarest Ora says Jazzy cooking. I agree. She's got 10 early tonight. Special K is love, says Evie Plays. I mean, who doesn't love Special K? She's incredible. #1 freshman in the country. Kiara says she's rooting for the All-Nighters, and so does Janelle. Devon says they gotta hit Puff out there. I agree. She's gotta get going in the second quarter. Sleepy J says ISO World for me. They're still very much in this game. It's a very close game in the second quarter, so really anyone can take it home. And there's a spot at the championship weekend on the line, so you know they're giving it their all out there. Leilani says money. Donovan says Jazzy's three is beautiful. The net barely moves. That's how perfect it is. She's got an incredible shot. She can score at all 3 levels, and she's really just her. Leilani says lay package is tough. I agree. 2 lays back-to-back, says Sleepy J. Rarest Ora says, where do you guys usually send recruiters to every county, or is it most or some? So this is our first year, so we were really scouting at a lot of AAU tournaments. But for the next year, we will definitely be scouting all over the country. Leilani says, Jazzy's 3 have been money. Malik says, come on, ISO World. Rarest Ora says, I'm rooting for ISO, but Jazzy is cooking. I mean, what a decision to have to make. So we got a great second quarter coming up. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the action to see who's going to secure that spot for championship weekend. Back to you guys in the booth.
Well, we had our first OT Select takeover in a sense of Mackenzie Matherin taking over the airwaves, committing to Michigan. Breaking the news for us for our State Farm halftime report. That's so incredible to see her mom and dad supporting her, the team behind her, cheering her on as well. So congrats are in order. We were part of that. That's special.
Yeah, that's super special. I've never been so close to a commitment like that. And like you said, I love the fact that she had her mom and dad there with her to experience a great moment like that. Good luck to her and her college career.
We have Haley Swain in the booth with us as well. You've already committed to Stanford, so having that moment, what are some things that went through your head saying this is a team that I want to be a part of?
Just very excited and thankful for the opportunity, and just really excited for the future.
If I'm a coach, I'm like, hey, Swain, on my squad. Haley, what do you think is your best attribute in your game?
I think my best attribute in my game is probably my speed and how I can change speed. Yeah.
We saw a couple of takes. We were like, it's go time. So I was like, it's time for her to cook.
Yeah.
Word on the street is you like to play point guard too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah? You rather be a point guard than a 2 guard?
No, I'd rather be a 2 guard, but if I had to play point, then I would.
So Sienna Betts got met by a couple of bodies underneath. The swat down by Kelsey Andrews.
Sinks the first one.
Have a substitution. Kinsey Matherin checking back in the ball game as Sienna Betts is at the free throw line. She's been dominant. Haley Swain just told us about playing against her last night. Mentioned her heading to Westwood for UCLA. It'll be fun to see her playing with her sister as well, Lauren, who transferred from Stanford to UCLA just a season ago. So they'll get the 1 year together.
Dreams from 3. That zone is not bothering them, not one bit.
Jayla Lampley, she is also a sister on the squad. Lola Lampley, her sister, competing with him. Come from a great pedigree for basketball in the family. Block, good block. Great one by Andrews, right?
Good block. It looks like both teams are doing 2-3.
Outside. But that's an interesting concept, though. Like, when you put on a zone, it's usually because the team can't score from outside. So who's going to be first to come out of the zone? We'll see.
Yeah,
backdoor, working without the ball. That's textbook.
Yeah. I like her game. I say in the playoffs, nobody can go 2-3. Play defense.
That might have been a double dribble. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. Quick one, getting it out fast. Morris.
Oh, man.
Nothing there. Cradle, short on the 3. Mackenzie Matherin just popping out of nowhere, checks in, off on the 3-ball attempt, and it will go to ISO World. They get it out quick as we approach the 1-minute mark.
Good
quick
pass.
up the floor. Special K has eyes everywhere. As they take the 4-point lead over the All-Nighters, less than a minute to go. It's been the ISO World for this second quarter.
It's been Special K. She's been doing everything she needs to do, facilitating, getting to her easy buckets, and then playing defense on the defensive end.
They're outscoring the All-Nighters in this frame 21-12. It can happen very quickly.
Very quickly.
All right, come on. All right, listen. We got to think about 50 seconds. 50 seconds left in the half. Let's finish the half strong. Finish the half on some positive notes. All right, come on. All right, we're fine. Let's go.
Well, the first half action is coming to a close, but we got the State Farm halftime coming up next. We'll have first half highlights, fun and games with the OT Select captains, and more. Stick around. You definitely don't want to miss it. I love that we were going in the huddle for ISO World. Head coach John Albert, the 5-time St. Louis Coach of the Year, was like, we're good, we're all right. They have the 4-point lead. We've seen them play so well in the second quarter. What do you like about them?
Man, I'm loving everything that they're doing. Like I said, I think Special K is the reason for a lot of what's going on. She's finding her teammates in transition and just helping them contribute to this win. And I think as a point guard, it's important for her to do what she's doing.
So out of the timeout, Jazzy Davidson taking matters in her own hands. We asked you about Kaleena Smith. Now, how about Jazzy Davidson?
I think Jazzy's a great player. I feel like she's a two-way player as well. So even when she may not be doing something on the offensive end or if her shot's not falling, she's going to play defense. So I just really love Jazzy's game.
A little bit more about Jazzy Davidson, as we mentioned. 2 for 2. Ranked 3rd, and that's only because her team is ranked right ahead of her. Outside 3, Andrews. That looked pretty natural to me. 15 on the shot clock. They have time. All-Nighters can get it back with some time left to score as well. Hesitation, dish, Andrews, short.
She's throwing dimes. They got to finish those dimes.
So 13 seconds left for the All-Nighters to work with. Jazzy with the rock. 6 on the game clock. Jazzy, crossover. Jazzy at the rim. And on the bucket, great defense for ISO World.
Great defense. One thing I like about Special K is that she's able to use that probe dribble really well. Keep her defender on her hip, and then create from there.
Well, we definitely have to say, Haley Swain, thank you so much for joining us. I know we have a halftime interview coming up as well, but as much as we love you in the booth, we love seeing you on the floor a lot more. So thank you so much for your time. So we have Jazzy Davidson, who is our player for first half. Jazzy, just a quick thing for you guys in the second quarter. I know this game is going fast-paced with them having the lead. What are some things that you want to improve on in the second half?
I just feel like we're not really playing our style of basketball right now. We need to slow it down and continue to play through the post. And yeah, just pick it up on defense. So.
What was the energy like for you guys coming into this game? What were some of the things you guys told each other from the start?
Yeah, we just wanted to hit first because we knew that whoever hit first is probably going to win this game. So just continuing to bring our energy up coming into this.
It's been fun to watch. We'll see you in the second half. Thank you so much, Jazzy. So that will do it for the first half. It's been a close one. It's a bit of a roller coaster for both teams. Seesaw effect as the ISO World owned the second quarter. They have the lead, 36-34, heading into the half. Stick around. We got State Farm halftime report coming up next.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I am down here with OTE legend Trey Parker. Trey, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great, man.
How's it feel to be back in Atlanta?
It feels great to see the atmosphere, see new people in, new faces, so, you know, it's a good time.
You have been at NC State training for your freshman season. How's that been going?
It's been going great. It's a lot of changes from OTE, but it's definitely going great.
What would you say has been the biggest change so far?
Time is management, for sure.
Got to manage all those classes. All right, so we asked the chat if you had any questions for Trey Parker, and we are going to answer them live. The first question was, who do you think is going to win this game?
I got to say ISO World.
Someone said, who do you think plays like you the most out there?
Special K for sure.
Special K. That was Leilani that asked that question. I mean, she's been dropping some dimes tonight. Where was this question? Someone asked how many you're going to average this season at NC State.
Cool, 25-5.
Smooth, 25-5? Yeah. All right. Zane says, who is your favorite OT Select player so far?
I got to go with the twins.
The Paldo twins?
Yeah, for sure. They're my little sister, so I got to go with them for sure.
That's a great answer. Giovanni says, is Trey Parker better than LeBron?
I'm better than anybody you can name.
Jacob says, Trey, who do you think is your comp, your NBA comp?
I don't really have an NBA comp, but people say I play like a little Ja Morant and a little Isaiah Thomas for real, so.
Rarest Or says Trey is bouncier than Melo. What are your thoughts on that?
Nah, Melo way more bouncy than me.
He's the bounciest ever. All right, thanks so much, Trey. Back to you guys in the booth.
Welcome back to the inaugural OT Select. It's halftime. Thanks for joining us for the State Farm Halftime Report. I am your host, Angel Gray, alongside the People's Champ and Zaya Cook. And you asked at the beginning of the game, we need a really good one after 2 blowouts last night. This game is delivering, both teams trying to stay undefeated, and the captains are showing up. Yeah. And Jazzy and Kaleena, what stands out to you about how they've been able to perform so far?
Man, I think Jazzy is just being able to get to her spots, doing what she needs to do on the offensive end. They're going under on screens, and she's making the perfect reads. And then with Kaleena, she's just making sure she's being a true point guard, getting where she needs to go. Like I said, Jazzy getting to her spots, being able to shoot the 3. Kaleena using her body, getting into the step back, and just being great teammates, the both of them. I think that they understand the game at a high level, and it's showing tonight. And it's definitely going to be a battle all night.
Yeah, Jazzy Davidson with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in her 16 minutes of play. Just 2 for 9 from the field, though. So she's done other things from outside, getting everyone together. Sienna Betts also in double figures. Some more things you want to see from from her?
I just want to see her be dominant the way that she was yesterday. I think that she's letting the game come to her. She's not forcing anything. And anytime the ball touches her hands, I think something good comes out of it.
All right, so I know you guys have a couple of questions that you want to ask Zaya as well. Who do you guys think is actually going to win this game? She'll take those questions at the half after this next thing. So we have, who is the WNBA logo? A couple of the players are trying to guess which one it is.
Hey, I'm Jazzy Davidson. I'm here to guess the WNBA silhouettes. New York Liberty. It's like a sun, so Connecticut sun. Yeah, that one almost had me though. Has like an M. I'll say Phoenix Mercury. This is so bad. Indiana, oh, Fever. Oh my gosh. Has like a palm tree, so like somewhere warm. I'll say LA Sparks. Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, it's Kaleena. I'm here to guess the WNBA silhouettes. I've seen that logo before, so I'm gonna go with Washington Mystics. I know it has wings, so I'm gonna go with Dallas Wings. It has like a fire, like with the statue. So, and I know that the New York statue, it has that, so I'm gonna go with New York Liberty. Hometown favorites, LA Sparks.
The OT Select League tonight was awesome. To be here on opening night and witness just how much love and respect that these girls have at such a young age, and also just get to see them ball out. Like, they were hoopers out there, getting to it, making plays, having such a high IQ at such a young age. I think it's just an amazing platform for these girls to have, and to get to play against the best all under one roof.
Well, we always love hearing from Haley Jones right now with the Atlanta Dream, but I also love that Kaleena Smith was like, oh, I love the logo for the LA Sparks. That's your home, right?
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
sure.
We got to love it. But I know there's more for the chat, a couple of people that want to holler at you.
Oh, yeah, so they said, Zaya, who do you think plays like you at OT Select? Honestly, these girls are super elite, but I would say someone that I think back in high school that would remind me of myself is definitely Gigi. The way that she hoops and how crafty she is, it definitely reminds me of myself. Zaya, what team would you join at OT Select?
Ooh,
that's a good
one.
I'm going on ISO World because, you know, I'm all about the ISO, so that's what I would do for sure.
I like both of those questions, and continue to ask her questions during the game because she's always looking at the chat.
Yes.
I do believe that our very own overtime test is ready with an interview as well, so we'll send it to the third member of our team.
I am. I've got Kaleena down here. You guys are up 2 headed into the second half. What are going to be the keys to coming out of here with a win?
I would say boxing out and rebounding. I feel like they have too many second chance opportunities, and just really running the floor. I feel like we're beating them down the court in transition. So just continuing to do that and continuing to play defense. We got to up our defense more. We had a few opportunities to make layups, but I feel like it's a new half. We got to come out strong.
All right. Thanks, Kaleena. Good luck out there. Back to you, Angel.
Thanks, Tess. Well, you always love when your point guard says, we have a couple of things that we need to fine-tune in the second half, starting with how they need to rebound and also pushing in transition.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her this half. She got the game figured out. She understands what they need to do to win, and I'm just excited to see her do it.
All right, we'll see if she can get it done. Make sure you stick around. Second half action coming up after the break.
Oh, shoot. What am I doing? We got a big second half ahead of us. Like Kaleena said, she's been hot from 3, but they got to start rebounding and boxing out if they want to come out of here with a win. Jazzy Davidson and Sienna Betts are going to be huge keys to winning this game. Also, I was going to ask Kaleena, wonder if Angel and Zaya, you guys agree in the booth. Someone in the comments earlier said that her OTE player comp is Rob Dillingham. I would love to see them match up one-on-one. I think that would be an incredible matchup. So headed into the second half, we got a 2-point game, and I definitely think Jazzy Davidson is going to be the key for the All-Nighters to try and come out of here with a win. We also have been seeing a big game from Sanaya so far. Kaleena obviously has been clutch. I would love to see her knock down some more crazy deep threes. Let me know in the chat who you guys got. Drop some swords for the all-nighters. Drop some globes for ISO World. Let me know what you guys are thinking. And let me know how many you think Kaleena is going to finish with tonight. She's got 12 points early. I think she could definitely go for 20. Let me know what you think her three-point percentage shot is going to be ending this. And someone in the chat was asking earlier if Jakai Howard is in the building. He was training down here earlier, so maybe we'll try to get him on camera. And we also have some other really great names in the building, so stay tuned to see who I will pull for an interview next. We got a crazy big second half, and we also have a crazy matchup after this. RWE is going to be taking on the Drifty Dreamerz. We're gonna need to see some big games from Jersey Robinson and Haley Swain if they want a chance to advance to the bubble breaker for a chance to advance to championship weekend. We got some crazy hoops lined up for the rest of tonight. Make sure you guys stay tuned and so you won't miss anything.
Welcome back. We're at the OTE Arena in the heart of Atlanta. We have 4 weeks of incredible women's basketball, and we're excited to be on the call for week 2 of it. We have the first game of day 2, so we have ISO World and the All-Nighters in the building trying to see what they can do in the second half. I'm your host, Angel Gray, alongside the People's Champion, Zaya Cook, and we're excited to see what both teams are going to have a few adjustments. We already heard from Kaleena Smith. We did not get to hear from the All-Nighters about their adjustments, so what do you want to see?
Oh, for the all-nighters, man, it's tough because honestly, I feel like both teams are playing very good. So I just think from them, maybe stop fouling a little bit. Keep them off the foul line. I did feel like that the ISO World were able to get to the foul line quite a bit. So this quarter, just try to play straight up solid defense.
Up top, the 3-ball. ISO World saying we control it. So stepping on the sideline, Biryuk turning the ball over there. ISO World extending their lead. Sometimes you get a little nervous about how a team's going to come out at halftime. Too much time off. What are you going to look like?
Yeah.
Back-to-back threes. That one couldn't go down for Lola. Uh-oh. Jazzy stepped out for the triple, back iron. And Lola Lampley pulls down the rebound.
Special K.
It's what she does with her eyes, but it's the length of bets that you just can't trick her.
Yeah.
McKenzie looking for help. Bet's looking for a guard. You can see the battle, and how about the defensive assignment for Sanaya Hall? So it's everyone else that has to step up. There is Daria Biryuk, the 5'10" guard out of Tennessee, class of 2025, originally from Ukraine.
Oh, she's pulling it. Man. Oh, man. I wanted to see that one go in.
Is that another effect that we got?
Oh, yeah.
Is that second half effect?
There you go. Now give it to her. Hit her. No, you gotta just.
So we can kind of pick up the voice of Ivory Latta, and she's kind of directing the point guards how to get Betts the ball in the right position.
Oh yeah, actually I'm kind of getting distracted. I'm looking at her and listening to her more than I'm looking at the game right now.
Well, that's a hard way to get a bucket for Sienna Betts. Double digits at halftime. Continues on her play with now 11. Excuse me, 13.
Hey, run wide. All the way wide. Corner. Corner. Come all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Oh, and a... Hey, listen. Hey, come here. Walk down one more time now to go get that ball. Sub out.
I love to hear that.
Ivory Latta is the type of person that I would have loved to play with. Oh my goodness.
Good help. Yeah, pump. Yeah, pump. Go! No, run wide. Come wide, pump. Come No.
So the points that are made, I really hope people are listening to Ivor Latta because she's like a Hall of Famer and doing great things, right? But she's telling her team about the spacing on how they get things done. As there's a block at the other end by Jazzy Davidson. Can they get 2 points out of it? Betts streaking to the rim. Left alone. Why not dunk it, Betts?
Yes. I love how she's talking them through everything they need to do. Finish the contact. Good take.
Hey! Hey!
Good block. Clean block. With the easy lay here.
Jazzy Davidson getting things done on both ends of the floor, and as much as we talk about her length, like her being 6'1", I want to know her wingspan. Because when you're scooping like that, that's an extra couple inches that you have to swat it out.
No, for sure. It definitely is.
That's what I said. Nobody wants to guard. They both everybody's
the overtime MC.
Another
Jazzy Davidson. What can't she do at this point? She's active everywhere on the floor.
I like how hot she came in from the halftime. Was able to come in and pick up where she left off.
Knocks down the first of the pair. So Jazzy Davidson making it look easy at the charity stripe. All-nighters with the 6-point lead. ISOWRLD had the lead at half. The take. The thing that I love about both of these teams is that we could talk about the captains, right?
Yeah.
But there are other people that step up. Betts completely taken out. That one snatched away by Khalees Fisher. Oh. The scoop underneath and the foul on her as well. Talk about activity.
Yeah. Lola with a great lay here. Give me that straight line drive.
And then picking up the inbound.
Yeah, getting a tip. She actually tipped it.
You know what I like too? I was able to catch up with Coach John Albert, head coach for ISOWRLD, and he was talking about how dialed in his team was crediting how they can listen. That's a lot of what playing together and building chemistry is too. They're playing for one another and are trying to soak everything in from their coach.
No, for sure. Being coachable is one of the key factors of being a great player.
And then there's Nia Hall.
With a great block.
I mean, what a game we have. 2-point game. The All-Nighters are up 46-44 on ISOWRLD. We just saw Sanaya with a huge swat to send us into the break. That was pretty crazy. I mean, she finished with 7 blocks last night. She was dancing with a quadruple double in blocks. It was crazy. I have never seen anything like it in this arena. Also, full transparency, I did not realize I was going to be on TV that last time, so I was just kind of yapping at you. So sorry about that, but let's see what you guys are doing in the chat. Rarest Or says, man, I can't wait for OT Select next year. I mean, we got some more basketball to be played, so we still got some time this year. Sleepy J says, cash all day. All right. Also, I am going to try and get Khalees on the interview. She hasn't been on the bench in a minute, so I am going to try and get her. I know you guys have questions for her. Also, shout out to my crew watching on TikTok. I only have the one iPad, so I can't flip it back between YouTube and TikTok, but I see you. I know you guys are there. If you have any questions you really want answered, make sure you hop over to YouTube and drop them in the chat so I can try to answer them for you live. Zach says hi from Paris. Hi, Zach. How are you doing? Who do you think has this in the third quarter? I mean, it's been a 2-point game for kind of every single time we've checked in with each other. These teams are neck and neck. It's going to be a dogfight in this fourth quarter. I think it's going to come down to the very last shot. So drop again in the comments if you got the all-nighters, drop some swords. If you got ISO World, drop some globes. Shout me out. My name is Luke. Hi, Luke. How are you doing? Layla says both the teams are really good. I agree. Gina says she's got ISO World. Janelle says she's got ISO World. We got a crazy end of the third quarter coming up, so don't go anywhere. Angel, Zaya, back to you guys.
What I'm most excited for with Overtime Select is to see the incredible talent, obviously on and off the court, and to see where these players continue to kind of take themselves month after month, year after year.
The queen of winning, Breanna Stewart, also with the New York Liberty. The future of women's basketball is in great hands, and it's nice when you can hear about the investment in women's sports from one of the absolute best. We're seeing that here at OT Select. Tournament style play, the inaugural tournament. Someone lost a shoe, and someone got a bucket. Mackenzie Matherin for the tray extends the all-nighters lead after being down 4 points at halftime. It's been a lot more difficult for Sienna Betts in this ball game too.
Yeah, I was looking at that a little bit. I mean, I think Jazzy is definitely a good matchup for her with the amount of size that she has.
You know what I think too? We aren't giving enough love to Sanaya Hall as well, who had the matchup with her tonight. And yesterday we saw what she did to Jersey Robinson as well.
Oh yeah.
Trey
three, another one.
Layla Lampley, the Lampley sisters taking over in the second half for ISO World. Betts finding her move to the bucket. That's just easy money.
She's getting going. I will say, once she gets going, there's no stopping her.
Jazzy Davidson taking on everyone. Gets the ball stripped out. How about the physicality of this game?
Super physical. Good pass. Neck and neck.
That is a nice pass with ISO World down 2. Betts finding space. Ew. Wait a minute. Might have been hit off her leg and is, and all-nighters may have an advantage running up the floor. They cough it up. Can they tie it here? And do. We're locked at 51. Zaya, you like the pace of this game?
I'm loving this.
I can see it in your eyes. You want to hop out there right now.
Uh-oh. Let's see if she sees the floor. She sees the floor for 3.
Oh, that looks so pretty. I wanted that one to go down. Sanaya Hall being a facilitator. Oh. Jazzy Davidson being a bucket getter.
She's tough. She is tough.
Approaching 1 minute.
Downhill.
Found space.
I really like her game.
You know, I know it's real when you just look at me like, you know, there's not much more we can say.
I really like her game a lot.
Guess what? I think I like her game a lot too. Good start so far.
You're trying to settle for them to get your shot going. Come on.
As well as hit our
You weren't supposed to catch that. The camera wasn't supposed to catch that. Hey, listen. Hey, we're fine. Defensively, though, we gotta figure it out defensively, and then on the offensive end, just be smarter. They tired, okay? They can't keep playing at this pace. I'm telling you. All right, and we got some fresh bodies in there. Come on, let's go. ISO World. Hey. Come on. Bell up.
All right, welcome back. We be sure to stay locked in after this game when we'll have more from OT Select Week 2. The Drifty Dreamerz will face off against RWE in the battle to keep their playoff hopes alive. That's all later tonight at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Keep it locked to OT Select. We got things going. We're approaching the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter. It's been going back and forth. Right now, ISO World with a 1-point edge over the All-Nighters. Winner of this game advances to championship weekend. Ew. Ew. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Spin move. Help. Oh my gosh. That's tough. What's the last? That is between the legs where I was like, okay, there may be an obituary read. Yo, that's a bad girl. I know the eel comes with a nice move with you, but I rarely see you out of your seat. Hey, that means it was kind of crazy. That was crazy. I didn't expect her to do that. Well, that's why they call her Special K, right? She is tough. She's the #1 player in her class, right? For sure. I love her game. Jazzy Davidson off the deck. And one. Hey. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is good basketball right here. Jazzy. In and out. 2 dribble. I need it. Off balance. Tough. And it's how she welcomes the contact. You would think with her very slim frame, she's more of a finesse player. She's coming at you. She's coming at you. Special K. Ooh, what do we got? What right we got? In front of you. What we got? Do it for Zaya. Do it for Zaya. Oh my gosh. She handling that rock too? Like, this is insane. 5 on the game clock. Gentle reminder. Hey! Special K is special. Kaleena Smith put on the move to get to a bucket. It's been going back and forth between the captains. Jazzy Davidson taking over as well. We're headed to the 4th quarter. You don't want to miss it. Stick around.
I mean, what a game we have on our hands tonight, folks. All-Nighters 55, ISO World 57, and both captains have been going absolutely crazy. Just when I can't think I can see another crazy move from one captain on one end, we get one on the other end from the other one. Kaleena and Jazzy have both been going crazy. Sienna has also been a big part of the All-Nighter success. It's been a pretty great effort all around from ISO World. I'm really excited. I know this 4th quarter is about to be nuts. These teams are fighting for a spot in championship weekend, so you know they're going to be bringing it out. They're going to be giving it their all, and they're just going to be doing everything they can to win. So what are you guys thinking about those couple crazy moves that just happened? Some of the OTE guys are in the building, and they were losing their minds, so I can only imagine what you guys are saying in the chat. Power moves, Special K is different. Leilani for real, rarest ore, she won it all. Meredith says Jazzy keeps so much separation between her, the defender, and the ball. Her bag is deep. I agree. That's why she's accomplished so much in her career. So she really knows what she's doing. Leilani said captain's going insane. I agree. This has been their show tonight, and it's been so fun to watch. Rarest Ore says she won it all. Leilani says loving this game. What else we got? Power moves, Jazzy is a beef. Jordan said, OMG, that was so tough. I'm not really sure what move he was even referring to. There's been so many, it's hard to keep up. Swifty Lol says, Kaleena is just so nice, bro. Power moves, this is a great game. Let's go ISO World. Let me know who you guys got in the comments. This is going to be an absolutely insane fourth quarter, like I said. Yassi, this is a tough game. I think this is the best game we've seen so far. I'm so excited to see what goes down in this fourth quarter. It's going to be crazy. Back to you guys in the booth.
Well, before we head to the fourth, I'd like to take this time to shout out tonight's Adidas 6 fans. Paris Unique Lester from Atlanta, Georgia. Paris loves OT Select and is excited to be a part of the inaugural season. Paris, we want to say thanks for being a super fan of OT Select.
What's up? I am down here with our 6 fan. Do you want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Hi, my name is Paris.
So Paris, this has been an insane game. What has been your favorite part so far?
Watching the all-nighters shoot, like from a very far distance.
So are you rooting for the all-nighters tonight?
Yes.
Jazzy's been pretty tough. Sienna's been pretty tough. I know you play basketball. Who would you say you try to model your game after? Do you play like anyone out here on the floor tonight?
No.
No?
Not really.
Who has been your favorite player to watch out here so far tonight?
Jazzy.
She's been really tough. All right, give me one final score prediction.
I really don't know. I'm just wanting to play out, like, how, I don't know.
Would you rather it be close all the way to the end, or do you want the all-nighters to try and pull away with it?
I want the all-nighters to try to pull away with it.
All right, let's see if it happens. Thanks, guys. Back to you in the booth.
Thanks, Tess. We have a fun one on our hands. It's been a close game the entire time. We asked for a good one as Jazzy Davidson gets knocked going to the rim. You know what? It's funny, though, Zaya. We're talking about the teams that are battling. How about the coaches going back and forth?
Yeah, that's 2 good coaches right there. That's why.
Ivory flexing. John Albert. And the officials are like, is there a coach's box? I don't think that exists here, right? Jazzy Davidson.
Yeah, let's
her
go.
class
Hey,
offers from
now.
USC, UCLA, Stanford, and Duke.
I need you, Maddie. Let's go.
Backdoor. Activity.
Oh, that's a fake.
You know what I love, though? Ivory Latta just said, I need you, Maddie. Madison Howard able to get a deflection. Can she get another stop for her squad? The fake to the other side. Couldn't finish at the rim.
Here we go.
Ooh.
I love basketball like this. Why do they keep going under?
Maybe you should do the next huddle. But we do have, that's not a good look. Kaleena Smith.
She a dog. She gonna get up.
Took some time to get up. Gathering her wits. Tough as nails, right?
Tough as nails. Watch this. She getting the bucket. They done made her mad. She going to get her one. Y'all done made her mad. Oh.
Dang. They got numbers all the way to the rim. The
That's
bucket.
a good lay. That's a good lay right there.
Madison Howard out of New York.
Oh my God.
Hey! Yes.
Kelly's Fisher has kind of showed up in different ways for her
Kelly's.
teammate and a block from behind as well. That's 2 different plays that she's been a part of.
She doesn't seem like she gets talked about as much, but one thing that I do like is that she's a role player. She's a great role player. That she does her job. I've seen her get so many left hand layups with her right hand. It looks amazing.
Tess, I heard you had a special guest.
I do. I am down here with Jakai Howard, OT legend. How you doing, Jakai?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What do you think of this game so far tonight?
It's good. They're going at it right now. It's a mean back and forth going on right now. I'm enjoying it.
Who has been impressing you so far?
What's her name? Yeah, she is cold. I ain't gonna lie, she got me out my seat a couple times.
I was gonna say, I looked over and you and Trey were jumping up. She had a crazy crossover. I think she got fouled, so she didn't hit the jumper, which would have been insane.
Yeah. I came here yesterday. She shot from Yucatan. Like, she shot from the logo. I was like, nah, that's crazy.
It was at the half, too.
Yeah.
And I talked to her after, and she was like, yeah, I was surprised they left me that open. I was like, you were basically at half court.
Yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
All right, who do you got winning this game?
Just because she's on one right now, I'm gonna give it to ISO World.
ISO World and Kaleena?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to them today.
All right, you heard it here first. Back to you guys in the booth.
I don't know. Jazzy Davidson is 2 points away from getting a 30-burger. The first 30 ball in OT. Hell yeah! He gets it there.
I'm getting chills over here. This is good basketball. This is good basketball.
Do I need a fan? Where you're like over here.
Yeah, actually, it's hard to be over here right now. I actually want to go smack some of their hands because like, I'm just proud.
It's so much fun watching this elite talent battle it out against the best. It's not like just a team where, you know, a couple of people might like it. Mom and dad are like, oh, do you want to do it? This is the best of the best.
Yo.
Did you just see that? Did you pull up from the fourth row? Oh my God. We need a moment. We need a moment for the people. Kinsey. Green sends it to the corner.
For three.
In and out. All but down for Bella Flemings, the 6-foot guard out of Texas. Had 4 points last game. Looking for this game.
Ball.
Oh, scary hours. Here comes Kaleena Smith. Honestly, if I would have kicked the ball too.
Yeah.
Throw him down somehow. The ball will be kicked. There's no, you can't. You get unlimited kicks, don't you? Like,
yeah, you get
out of the game.
Yeah, you get
unlimited kicks. Oh no.
It's green. It's green.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man. This is the best basketball we have seen. It's going back and forth. We're under 5 minutes to play. The team is looking to advance to championship.
She's in that mode. She's in that mode.
Uh-oh. You know what? Can they both win?
Yo.
Like, this is insane. 1 point lead for ISO World. Can you get the words together?
I can't. She is tough.
What's the chat saying?
What is the chat saying? Let's go ISO World. Boom. Yes, Smith. This is wild. K is the coldest. Give me 3. She's on one. You can't give her any space. You can't give her any space.
The take at the rim, no good. Good effort for Khalees. Here comes Puff. Bucket on the second attempt by Ariana Cradle.
I'm smiling from ear to ear.
You should be. They showed up. Can you ask again for game 2? Kinsey rips that out of the air.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Do they get it back to Ariana Cradle?
This is the last quarter. Give me one. I wish we had one more quarter.
They're really containing things now. I like how they're slowing things down. Who does that pace favor? All-nighters. Oh, off the mark for a Puff.
Don't foul.
That's off glass.
That's tough.
Didn't we say that we were going to coin Bet's bucket?
Uh-oh. Oh.
That's Jazzy Davidson with the block. Oh, step out three. Lola Lampley, welcome to the chat.
Yes, yes.
The 6'2" forward out of Indianapolis, Indiana, putting on a show.
I ain't gonna lie, I think they should pressure. Don't let them get what they want.
They want to control the pace.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know if they wanted that.
Here we go. Jazzy being able to be aggressive, and she does a really good job of finishing off her opposite leg, and she literally has 30 points right now. Come on, Smith. She's a straight bucket. I'm sorry. She got me out my seat way too much tonight.
I mean, Angel, you said it. Can they both win? I am having so much fun watching this game. It's been the captain's night. They have been going absolutely crazy all night. Jazzy has 30 right now. Kaleena has 23. This has been so much fun, and I can't even describe how many insane highlights we've seen. Crossovers, N1s. It's just been so much fun to watch. I'm upset that the game is coming to an end because I want to just keep watching these girls perform and go at it. It's been so special to watch live. Sienna Betts also has 23 for the all-nighter. She's been incredible tonight, fighting down low in the paint and scrapping and getting those buckets. I want to know who you guys got. Again, drop some swords for the all-nighters, drop some globes for ISO World, and I want to see what's going on in the chat. Donovan said this is like a finals game. I could not agree more. The intensity in here is so insane. These girls are fighting to get a spot in that championship weekend. Victavius Mitchell said this might go to overtime. I would kind of selfishly love it because I would love to see these girls keep competing. Power Move says, come on, ISO World. Leilani said block. Leilani said at this point, double team Special K. I mean, she has been outrageous. And like Jakai said, she is not afraid to show off her range. She will prove that she can shoot it from pretty much anywhere in this gym. Jahari says ISO World needs to get their second chance rebounds. That's going to be key if they want to stay on top and win this game, or come back and win this game. Jazzy and Sienna have 53 together tonight, which has been insane. They are accounting for only less than 20 of the other team's points. Maya says, let's go ISO. Ashanti's got ISO. Power Move said, I don't want the game to end either. I agree. Kiara says this is crazy. Janelle says Jazzy. Ashanti says they're gonna lock in. Seth says Betts may be the difference. She's been incredible tonight. I cannot wait to watch the rest of this fourth quarter go down. Shout out to Shahaza. Back to you guys in the booth for a crazy fourth quarter. I thought
the captains have showed up and they are dominating this game.
Yeah, they're not captains for no reason. Like I said, Jazzy is getting exactly to where she wants to be, doing exactly what she shows that she is, getting blocks. 30 points right here. This is amazing. I'm loving what she's doing, accepting the contact, finishing, getting N1s. It's a great thing to see. Then we got Kaleena Smith doing exactly what she needs to do. She definitely gained me as a friend. Step back three. 23 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Getting where she wants to go, able to get downhill drives. She's reading the floor. She's getting her teammates involved. It looks like she's trying to lead her team to this win. So, hey, we got 2 minutes to go. I wonder what the end of the score will look like.
And she's snatching ankles.
Snatching ankles, man. Easily.
Thanks for hanging with us. Andrew Gray alongside Zaya Cook. As we're approaching the 2-minute mark of this game. Lola Lampley.
A little too hard off the backboard there.
Betts, we saw her attempt 1-3 last night, but that is not her game that she wants to get to. Setting the screen, Jazzy. Already 30 points. Betts, what defense we're seeing from ISO World on her tonight.
That's good D. 40 seconds here. See if they can get something up.
I love that as a point guard, the first thing you look at is how much time they have.
Do they know the clock?
That's the thing. Turn it over.
Good pass. Good pass. Oh my goodness.
It's like Christmas morning for you.
Man.
I feel like a tear is about to fall from your eye with this play that we're seeing right now from Kaleena Smith.
Man, she is tough. South Carolina, hey, y'all, what are y'all doing? She got South Carolina written all over her. Oh, that's tough.
The bucket.
That's a tough and one right there.
To put him up not double figures, but for 2 buckets. Puff Morris at the rim.
They are very poised right now. They must have a game plan here. Oh, yeah. You know who the ball hands got to be in? Come on.
There's less than a minute left.
Check the clock.
What do we have on deck? We're expecting something special from Special K. Step back. Beyond the 3, and she's fouled. 1 second left on the shot clock.
Yeah.
She gets 3 of them.
Yeah, now, look. She knocked all 3 of these down. She's one of the best players I've seen in a while. She knocked all 3 of these down. She's one of the best players I've seen in a while. Challenge.
So a captain's challenge. This is the first time we've seen a captain's challenge. You only get 1.
Yeah, that's cute.
Per team.
Cute.
You like
but
it?
I think that that was a foul. What do you think?
That looked really foul-y to me. So here are the rules for the captain's challenge. As we just mentioned, you get 1 per game. Can only be used during the final 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. What a great time to call it. 1 second left on the shot clock. But you can kind of sense that Ivory Latta was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be going against us. So if it is successful, they keep the challenge. But 22.6 left. What do you think you're going to see?
I think that was a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a foul, yeah.
But you know what's even colder, though?
What?
Every single person in this building knew who the ball was going to go to, right?
You got it. Wouldn't even make sense for the ball to touch anyone else's hands.
Oh, let me ask her if she confirmed the foul.
Everybody's saying that was a foul.
Which one is it? All right, so we need to
So,
add which. It was a 3.
Let's see what the refs decide to say.
Thank you. Coach.
so both coaches will be called to center court for the official call.
Foul, and it's also a 3-pointer. So
Let's see how tough she is.
Coach Howard is patting Ivory Latta like, yeah, sorry, kid.
If she make all 3 of these free throws, she is the best player I have seen in a while. But we gotta see if she gonna fold under pressure. You know?
I love that you went straight to her first team that's listed on here as South Carolina, UConn, and LSU.
Those are all great schools. All great schools.
I mean, all of them have won titles.
The word you get stuck out there, too.
She's a
And
title
they're recruiting
player.
her for a reason. She is nice.
Okay. Yeah.
She is nice.
Oh, these 2 are very important.
Come on now.
Let's go, y'all. Get the rebound. Get the rebound.
There you go.
Ivory Latta trying to distract. Just 1 more.
It's going into overtime.
Hey, they're going to call timeout for an advance anyway.
Look at Coach. He knows what they're going to do.
Ice in her veins, right?
Uh-oh.
Timeout. They did not call the timeout for the advance. Jazzy Davidson already with 30. You got to think she's going. Has time. They can hold for the last one, and that's a good timeout for Ivory Latta. They took some time off the clock, and now they have enough time to get a good look at the rim for the game winner.
Hey, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. They need to hurry up.
We got 12 seconds.
Once we get it in, Jazzy, go off corner, middle ball, we're attacking downhill. We got both corners. Yes. Because no, they don't get another shot.
He ready to shoot. I know it's on three. Hey,
They'll be in the huddle with them drawing up the play. We'll see if this is the winning one. 11.1 on the game clock.
Let's go.
You got to think it's going to Jazzy, but at the same time, there's so many weapons on the floor. Maybe Sienna gets a look too. You're about to explode. This is it. Will we see a game winner or overtime? Davidson. When you think you haven't seen enough from Kaleena Smith, that was an incredible poke from behind. They have 1.9. That's enough to catch and gather and shoot. What do we have? Betts gets it. Shift away. Who's there? Special play. We're going into overtime.
We are going into overtime. I love this. This is great basketball. This is great basketball. Yes, sir. Hey. Kaleena. That's all you should say tonight. Kaleena.
So for overtime, the first that we've seen for OT Select, we do have a target score. The first team to 78 wins the game. So you can see here, no time limit.
First team to 78.
So it's +5. First team to 78. This is what you have. There's no big bonus at all for this as well. The game is tied at the end of regulation of an OT period. We'll begin. This is insane.
This is great.
We know first team to 78. You know.
Why not have, I mean, we only have 2 more games after this. Why not?
Oh my gosh. They set the tone.
I love this. How could you not be inspired by this play?
It don't matter.
If you're the next 2 teams coming up. Literally. RWE and the Drifty Dreamerz awaiting in the back. Both have to perform if they don't want to be eliminated from the playoffs. Everything will be the same. It's going to be a jump ball to start things for overtime. Okay, so now that we've caught our breath just a little bit here.
I'm still on the edge of my seat.
There was 2 possessions where all-nighters had an opportunity to get a look at the rim.
Yes.
And guess who was a part of those defensive series?
Special K. All day long.
We could possibly have
right-hand leg. She got that right-hand leg to a T.
So that's her poster?
Hey, she got that to a T. No one's blocking that. No one's getting that from her.
Jazzy, can she do the same? Nothing there. They tip it back to themselves. They just need a 3.
I wouldn't take the 3. I wouldn't take the 3.
She got fouled, so 2 free throws on the way. Always take the contact, right? They're expecting you to shoot the 3, get them up there, get the body.
Way to get it up. Way to get it on the rim.
Kaleena can knock this shot down, still with the next bucket. They could win the game if they are first to 78. You okay? You need some water?
I really do after this.
Beautiful find. Left hand. Rolls it for Sienna. The next bucket wins for WRLD. Who gets it? Special K directing.
She's smart, too. I know why she's doing that. Attack that big. That's why you do it.
Just off the front.
You know what, Vince? She wasn't able to find anything tonight, but to find that winning bucket is amazing. Way to stay with it. Way to stay with it. Yes, yes, yes. That is good basketball. Wow.
Can you just walk us through what we just saw, please?
Man, a showcase. A whole showcase. It's a room full of talented basketball players, and I genuinely love this. OT Select, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know exactly what y'all doing.
We are not talking enough about how difficult that rebound was for Sanaya Hall.
Man.
Coming into this OT Select, she said, I feel like I've been slept on. How could you do that?
That was tough, man. Hey, man, this is crazy. Great game.
Unbelievable. They advanced to championship weekend. This has been insane. So, but that's not it for the all-nighters. They will be in the bubble breaker team for the winner of the next game. So we're going to send it to a third member of our team. Tess, what you got?
All right, guys, I'm down here with Kaleena and Sanaya. Kaleena, I mean, you were absolutely on fire tonight. Walk me through those last few minutes and what was going through your head.
Just really refusing to lose more than winning. So that's something my coaches always tell me. So just keeping that same mentality and also getting my teammates involved, but also if I have a lane, then get a bucket.
And Sanaya, you just hit that game winner. Walk me through that last play.
No, yeah, a lot was going down. Kaleena did a great job, you know, and I knew that if she was going to shoot it, I'd be right there just in case she missed to put it back up and get the win.
All right, and you guys have locked in a spot for championship weekend. How are you guys feeling?
I feel great playing with this great team. Me personally, I feel like we're the best team here. We were down at first, but we kept our heads high. We kept going, and we pulled out with the dub.
All right, what an incredible game. I know we were wishing for extra basketball, and we did get it tonight. Incredible game. ISO World took this one. Kaleena, you want to sign us out?
I'm actually sad that we're seeing her sign out because I want to see more of Kaleena Smith. Unbelievable, as we do after they win the game. Signing out with the marker to let everybody at home know who's headed to championship weekend. ISO World punching their ticket. Kaleena Smith, the player of the game.
Man, she did everything she needed to do tonight. Hey. She had me on my sheet at least 5 times. 26 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and clutch buckets, clutch defensive stops. She did everything she needed to do tonight.
And how about the chase play of the game? Sanaya Hall, who was the player of the game last night, coming up huge for this one.
That's a good rebound right there. Like she said, she was there waiting for her teammate just in case she missed. She knew she was going to shoot it, but she was there to back her up. And that was good for her to do. I think tonight she wasn't able to find too much for herself, but she was able to get that winning bucket, and that's all that matters. Congratulations to them for getting the dub.
I think you might like this. South Carolina's on her list, too.
South Carolina's on her list too? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be national championships rolling in year after year.
I know that would get you up, as well as her being from Ohio. So you're just winning in the building right now. What a game that we just witnessed between ISO World and the All-Nighters. Such a fun way to start day 2 of week 2 for OT Select. Don't go anywhere. We have another game right after this. RWE and the Drifty Dreamerz coming up next, right after the break.